English with Deck. Good morning, all you wonderful learners of English. What is on the agenda today? It's Deck here from Deck English with another episode of English with Deck. Let's go. Okay, guys, now today, the sun is shining. There is a slight breeze blowing across the valley, and I have the window open, a cup of tea to my right, and I have an awesome, awesome arrangement of dried flowers and an empty jar of Marmite to my left, and then there is some pictures and a little calendar. Just nice things. And for those of you who are not clued up on Marmite, well, Marmite is a love it or hate it food. It's a food which you are either going to absolutely love, or despise it, hate it. And I have never heard of anyone being in the middle. I've never heard anyone say, Marmite's all right. I've never heard that. And well, firstly, if you are not sure what Marmite is, just take a look on the internet. Have a search into Google or Safari, Opera, whatever you use. Just search Marmite, and that will bring it up. Well, it's basically yeast, Yeast, and it's a yeast extract. Now, it is a really classic British spread. People have jam, marmalade, maybe peanut butter, and some have Marmite. There is over in Australia, there is an Australian counterpart called Vegemite, and there was a really famous song about that. Which featured Vegemite, should I say? Featured Vegemite, not so much about Vegemite, but featured it. And the lyrics went something like, Do you come from a land down under, where men glow and women plunder? No, that's not right. Where women glow and men plunder. Can't you hear? Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Uh, what's the next bit? Buying bread from a man named Brussels. He was a 6'4" man of muscle. I said, Do you speak my language? And he just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And if you're not sure, that song is A Land Down Under. And as you can tell, I am, well, my lyrical ability is questionable, hitting the right tone, etc., is not a talent I possess. And I have mentioned this before in a previous episode. But just to reinforce that fact, if I do make your ears bleed with my terrible singing, okay, on occasion, I apologize. But yeah, anyway, Vegemite is the Australian counterpart of Marmite. And, it's an acquired taste. So definitely something you should try if you have a chance. But it's not something that will suit everyone's palate. But that's a great opportunity just to say, when you're living in another country, when you're visiting another country, or even another place, another part of your country, it's a great opportunity just to try something new. And I'm not just talking about, an experience, you know. I'm not just talking about speaking the language here. I'm talking about the food, the cuisine, the local cuisine. And depending on the time of year you go, depending where you go, you will find many different dishes, many different condiments, many different drinks available to you. And, never say never. Within reason, within reason. Don't do anything dangerous. Don't consume anything dangerous. I'm not advocating for that, but do try things if they are safe and not going to cause you harm. And if they are, if it's a new food or something like that, you know, it's always worth taking a bite. But do be careful. Don't sort of put yourself up at risk there. And even if something like Marmite is presented to you, and it looks like a gloopy black tar, for use of a better description, it's black and it spreads really thickly onto your toast. Even if it's something like that, feel free to give it a try that one time, and you never know, you might like it. All right, guys. Well, remember, English doesn't have to be difficult. And that's all for now, guys. So, see you in the next one. Bye now.